Hey, it's H here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios a price may take and explain why I prefer one counter over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on higher time frame, we are still looking at this W, X and Y. Within this green wave Y, we are looking this as A, B and C. There's other scenarios for this, but again the main one is that we have already completed this five-way structure in here. And then we were looking for pullback for wave B and then continuation downwards. Other scenario is that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This would fit into some other scenarios on higher time frame a bit better, but again doesn't really feel that good as wave 4 is so much larger than wave 2 here, and they're not really comparable in time. Overall, again, let's zoom into the price action that we've had since the current lows that we've had. Bullish scenario, I modified this a bit already as it did not play out the way we were looking for. 1, 2 or A, B, and then this would be a C or third. The only bullish idea still alive is that we have a 1, 2 here, 3, 4 and 5 as an expanding diagonal. Does not look too good either as of yet, but we'll see what happens. The bearish idea was that we had a W, X and Y, or looking for wave Y. Within wave Y we would have this as an A, B and C. Did not work out as we had labeled this as a 1, 2, 1, 2 and then a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. But in reality it was 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 like so. So this is the corrected count here, in which again we would have this as a 1, 2, this would be 3, 4 and 5 in here. So within this wave 3 we would have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Doesn't look nearly as good, is barely larger the wave 3 than wave 1, and wave 5 is larger than wave 3 here, so it is very marginally larger the wave 3. So it is possible I did miss this completely, as it is very bad looking of a count, but that is the count that would give us the wave Y up here completed. Other idea was that we would have this as some kind of three-way structure, although it is definitely more looking like a five-way structure to me, so that's why I don't really like it. So let's just delete that. During the weekend we had this range that we were talking about. I was taking trades on the range value area lows and the highs. So shorting from the top, taking profits on the range value area low and opening longs here and taking profits here and opening short here again. Again, I took profits up here, moved my stop loss to break even on the long setup, got stopped out here, and then I still have the short from here going downwards. I took profits down here again where we had this range value area low. So yeah, that's it. I think I did take another long here, but again it was just a loss here, small loss, as the price did not get higher. What else? Well, that's that. Let's take a look at the options that we have here on the downside since the 8th of July here. From here I've labeled this as a wave 1 or wave A, then three-way pullback here into wave 2. It is more common that this kind of complex structure would belong to wave B instead, as wave 2 usually has a zigzag pattern in it. Of course it is still possible to have a complex correction here within wave 2, but it again is not that common. After that we would have this as a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 into the third. We would have this as the lowest RSI reading, that would make sense, and then through a pullback, and then now we would be looking for fifth. Again, at this point we would be saying that this whole structure would be coming to an end if it is indeed this fifth wave, and extension wise it is looking that we're not even going to be reaching the 1.618, which means that most likely it is going to be a C wave. Now there is more bearish ideas that I'm going to be sharing with you next. But again, the reason why I don't like about this is, again, the size of this wave 1 here, as it is smaller than this 1, 2 here. This again is smaller degree, so it should be smaller in price. My main at the moment for the downside is this one, in which we have 5 waves into wave 1. Again, that same 3-wave pullback into wave 2. But in here, instead we would have this 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Extended 5th. Wave 4 is not getting to the wave 1 area, although it is very close. But yeah, that works out as is. This would bring us to wave 1 here, and then another wave 2. So 1, 2, and then we would have another 1, 2. There is really an issue again here within this wave 1. It looks overall more like 3-way structure than anything else, but again, sometimes we can't really decide what the hell looking like. We can't have this as a wave 2 like so, as this possible B wave here would be 1.618 or more of the A wave here, so that does not work out. So what we have is, I have labeled this as 1, 2 just because of those reasons. Then 3, 4 and 5. On lower degrees we do have that divergence here, which would make sense again to have some kind of impulse wave structure ending down here. Now again, overall this would make this as a 1, 2, 1, 2. It would overall look better than the previous presented idea, but then again we would have to have this more bearish views overall. Again, 1.618 would be around 19.85k, which again, this does not really look too impulsive unless it is collecting some kind of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 setups. So we'll see what happens in the end. We'll see how the RSI is actually retracing here. On higher time frame we had this trend line basically here, saying that we had some kind of move down into these lows, and now we had some kind of pullback down here, and then we could be continuation of this whole structure if it completed like so. I could not really get a good looking count here completing, unless we want to say that we have 5, and then this structure here would be 5, 3, 5. That just doesn't look right, as this looks very 5-wave-ish. If something starts with 5, it ends with 5. So yeah, I could not really fit an account here due to that. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I wanted to share today on Bitcoin. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below, and please let me know what assets should I cover next. For now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.